Greetings, magical readers and writers. Today I want to give you my perspective on a controversial topic, and that is what to do with books by bad people. A huge topic of conversation these days is what books we should cancel, what books we should censor, what books we should keep in, what books we should leave out. And people get extremely passionate about this from a variety of different perspectives about certain works or about the principles underlying it. Here's my 2 cents worth, and I'd be interested to know what you think of this. There are indeed books that are written by bad people. That is, folks who have committed serious wrongs or harms in their personal lives to other people. And that raises questions of whether or not we should engage with their books if the authors were very bad. Then there are books that contain content that's extremely troubling to folks. Whether that might be, in the case of some of the modernists that I look at, their radical, shocking, explicit content, or whether in the Inklings that I study, some backwards-looking depictions of gender hierarchies and gender roles and their views of empire and people from other cultures and other ethnic backgrounds, for instance. And there are loud and ferocious conversations on these topics all over the internet and published in books, both scholarly and popular. So here's what I think about that subject. If a book is written by a bad person, I do not think that that alone is a reason we shouldn't read the book, because I believe that all human beings are very flawed, broken, lacking in insight or compassion in some ways. And so if we stop reading books by bad people, we will have to stop reading books, because those are the only sorts of people there are. And then as far as the content itself, I don't think we should stop consuming the content. I don't think we should stop reading the books. I think instead we should read them with discernment, looking at this bit is dangerous or harmful, or this part I disagree with, while this part is actually useful and insightful, and so forth. Because the reality is that books are full of happiness and horrors, just as real life is. Now, there might be certain instances in which you as an individual reader are not in a place where it's healthy for you to engage with certain content or certain authors, and that's fine. And obviously parents have to make questions of discernment about their children. But as a general principle, if we stop reading books by bad people, we will have no more books to read. And if we read no books that we disagree with, we will soon have no books to read.